Hey creeps, this is Jimmy Haight in the flesh and blood with Hammer News on Super Creep TV. Brought back kicking and screaming due to a little thing called contractual obligations. Bringing you the news for the days of April 3rd through April 9th, 2017. Let's get this thing going, huh? Mystery time, boys and girls. In a conveniently vague story, a young Brazilian student recently disappeared without a trace. The subject locked his bedroom, located in his parents' house, before his apparent evaporation to thin air. Upon investigation of said room, it appears as though the gent did a little bit of sprucing up beforehand. Like, he got the place meticulously clean. Everything was evenly spaced, like some art installation level shit. Which, now that I think about it, is a whole hell of a lot nicer than the way I left my parents' house when I went to, quote, college, unquote. I don't even know if there's enough Jasco on God's green earth to strip the depravity off every square inch of that fucking room. Not to mention the subtle redolence of farts scorched into the woodwork. But, alas, enough strolling down the dark fucking hallways of my childhood. Top internet sleuth Razor Hacksaw with 10 and 10 for maximum credibility was the first responder onto the case to potentially disturb the possible crime scene. Their initial investigation revealed a strange encrypted text and symbol scrawled upon most surfaces of this room. Several handwritten books, also encrypted and arranged in perfect symmetry as if that has some sort of universal significance, and a statue of Giordano Bruno, who, with a cursory wiki examination, was one of the first philosophers to surmise that the stars in the sky may be suns of their very own, surrounded by planets that may be home to intelligent life. Oh, and a painting of the subject with a fucking alien to keep what he was actually doing real motherfucking subtle. Spoiler alert, it's fucking aliens. Get this shit though. This guy, he was constantly hounding people to invest in a pet project to write 14 books that he said would change humanity in a good way. You can tell he's real modest too. After getting $6,500 from his cousin, they say he was able to finish them, and those books were lined up around the room. Or else, those were just dummy books filled with complete nonsense, and the guy just took the $6,500 and ran. Trust me when I say I know con man shit. Not like firsthand or anything. I ain't that kind of a chump. I'm just your run-of-the-mill vermin. But I have seen some things, and I wish I was as good a con job as this kid. Setting up an elaborate ruse after borrowing a bunch of cash to make people think that I was abducted by a goddamn bug-eyed space fuck. It's fucking genius. I mean, unless, of course, he was just straight up murdered. In that case, sorry about your luck, buddy. If you want to see a video of the room I have been speaking of, there's a link in the description and you can check it out on your own. That is, folks, as they say that. I know it's a short one, but that is because we have got things going on in the background. We are working on a new project, a new series, to be specific. It is entitled Jimmy Haight Life Coach. So if you got any questions that old Jimmy Haight can help you out with, go ahead and send them to supercreeptv@gmail.com with the subject of Life Coach. Now, on to the other formalities of this here video. If you have news tips, you can send those over to supercreeptv@gmail.com with the subject of Newsroom. We would very much like to thank our Patreon supporters Tez and Mary Poppins. Thank you so much for your contributions to this fine television, internet station, I guess. This has been Jimmy Haight. We will see you next Monday.
I've got the old soul, feeling caught my sweetest soul.